This is Scott Action Jackson back with another reveal that's been shown off. Uh, I did, I think I did previously a wave one of some figures by Super7, but just yesterday pre-orders went live for wave two of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Ultimate figures, and like the previous one, I'm gonna try and go over the images that they've revealed for each of the figures. So let's start. And as you can see, I got the stuff up here right now and ready for it. So alphabetically, let's go and start with the Dragon Zord. So much like Wave 1 where it had the red Tyrannosaurus, you got the big main Zord here. You get the additional hands, and apparently the hands that shoot off missiles. That's a neat thing to have. You got the dragon coin here, and on this one, hopefully this means that the actual red one that comes with the Tyrannosaurus one will actually look like the Red Ranger. Where on this one, it really does look like the Green Ranger just playing his flute. So if you're lucky, maybe you can put it on top of his head and have it stand there for pictures and stuff. But most of the figures through like Super7 for these Ultimates, you usually get multiple hands and stuff like that. So it's fun that they did this. Next picture. Yep, there he is shooting off his missile fingers. And remember, these images are not the final product. They usually say them in the corners. I'll go back here. Yeah, down here. Final figure may vary down that corner there. So that goes for all these pictures that are shown off. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, next. And here's the picture. Well, here's the box that it should be going in the way it looks right now. The actual one that they make and release will probably look a little different. Might not. But it's nice that they got these like yellow flash lightning bolts like the center logo thing. Dragon Zord. And it's weird that it's kind of to the side, but I guess it would make more sense that way to fit it into the box itself. And got the missile things pointing towards each other like we saw in the first picture. And then here's the back with the Dragon Coin logo. And that's it as far as the Dragon Zord. I mean, if this is any indication, this is going to be a great figure for a Zord. Next we have King Sphinx. So multiple heads, that's good. Different kind of hands, great. The little wand stick, that's great as well. And once again, final figure may vary. I kind of like how they have the details on some of these figures. I mean, it's very apparent that Super7 are actual fans compared to the shit Hasbro occasionally spits out. Because these guys are actually doing details on this stuff. Next picture. Action pose. Rawr. Okay, next. Here it is in the first version of the box. Lightning bolts, King Sphinx, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And then I guess the face of the King Sphinx. I mean, most of these on the back of the box, they usually have just the either logo symbol and some lightning coming from it, which is a nice little touch. And it's all in green. Alright, that's it for King Sphinx, which, like I said, it looks a lot better than I expected. I don't know if Hasbro actually released King Sphinx or not already, so there's not really a way to compare this one as far as I know. Now for the pink Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, which has both kinds of heads, one for Catherine and one for Kimberly, which I mean, they tried being the key word. It doesn't look the best. Really? I mean, we've seen the horrible ones that are on the Hasbro ones, so. And then it comes with the power crystal, the white gun that normally came with the original figures, and then the gun itself that can change, or actually I think that comes in actual 3 of them. So there's that. There's the cat that cat changed into, and this little ribbon thing that I think Kimberly did use for a while, but I think Catherine mostly used it. I don't know. I forgot. It's been so long. Then we got the power bow, along with, I guess, a gray version of it, maybe the original version, and then an actual pink arrow. Different hands. And then the Ranger figure itself. Overall, the figure itself looks great. The heads look a bit nightmare fuel. Especially, yeah. And I like that they have Catherine's cat in with it. That's a nice little nod there. And it's got a little power morpher here with the little coin in it. Probably glued into it or whatever. And then I guess, yeah, it probably goes on the front there. Once again, final figure may vary. Yep. Victory pose, I guess. Then here's the box and the way it might be coming into the box. Bow, arrow, original gun. It would make more sense for the actual cat to be underneath Catherine's head instead. So power morpher and power morpher on the belt. Kimberly, gun, ribbon. Yep. Pink Ranger, Mighty Morphin. Pink Ranger, the pterodactyl, or parrot. Wow. Anyway, the coin logo on the back. So yeah, that's it for this one. For the Pink Ranger, which I hope they try to work on the Pink Ranger heads more. It just kind of looks scary nightmare fuel to me. But once again, it's nice that they have this additional stuff, which they usually do for the Super 7 Ultimate figures. Next, the red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. And on this one, we have heads for both Jason and Rocky. And those actually look pretty accurate. Especially the Rocky smirk eyebrow. see, we got the red power crystal, power morpher. We got the dragon dagger in its holster for when he has to use the dragon power, and different arms for the dragon shield. Which apparently the dragon shield's extra too. The guns, knife, power sword, weird gray power sword, metallic power sword, I don't know. Power sword, additional hands. Looks great. Yeah, to me, this looks great. Action pose with his power sword and a gun. Looks good. Alright, here's the the way the display it's displayed for its box, which I don't know how all this stuff is gonna fit in that way. If I were them, I would maybe put the red dragon shield on him and put the normal arms to the side. That'd make a little more sense to give you more room that way. It would. There's a Tyrannosaurus coin logo, Red Ranger, Mighty Morphin. Yeah, I kind of like the way this one looks. Great job on this. It really is. Rita Repulsa. Okay, here we go. We have, whoa. Okay, I gotta zoom right into this because you want to talk about nightmare fuel, Kimberly. This is from that one episode where they wanted Kimberly to be a Rita, where I think it was like Goldar and somebody else grabbed Kimberly and tried to make her think that she's Rita, and she actually started acting like Rita. But yeah, let's look at some of the stuff here. Wow. Right over there on the right side, the green candle. That's nice. We got some crystals here. Got her drinking stuff. We got the love potion that she uses on Zed. Could Wave 3 have Zed? Could Wave 3 have Lord Zed? That is a good question. Okay. Obviously, additional head, more of her worried look head. Or maybe, giving me a headache head. Her magic wand that makes things grow. Her telescope. And, her figure itself. Which, final figure may vary. It's like, it looks, to me, I thought it would look a little more reddish. This looks more brownish, but then again, I'm a bit color blind on that, where some of the reds and browns can mix too much, but I don't know. I mean, I like it. I like the accessories with it, especially having the green candle. Like that, they got the wand, the multiple heads. I'm surprised about the Kimberly head for Rita. That's just weird. And I saw on a YouTube interview with one of the guys, they were wondering, if Rita's thing were too big or too small for her to have on her. And that's just gotta be an odd, silly question right there. But that's something they actually do is, check for actual details on this stuff. Why? I mean, that's why we got the love potion, the green candle. Those crystals look familiar. I just can't quite pinpoint what it's from. Okay, next picture. Yep, her and her palace. Pandora's Palace, for those who know the actual original Japanese version. Here's the one box that it could be coming in. I mean, the awkward part would be the telescope behind Rita. I mean, with these being images of the boxes that they are coming in, it doesn't exactly show how thick the boxes will be themselves. Rita's face. Yeah. Okay, that's it. And this seems like a great figure. A great figure for Rita. I know normally with the Hasbro route, you currently can only get Rita with Zed in a 2-pack, which to me is a bunch of bullshit, especially if you already got a Lord Zed from the Hasbro line, the Hasbro Lightning Collection line. And then we come to, the other images, but these figures themselves are available to pre-order for about $55 each, except for the full wave, which is about $275, and to be honest, with the tax, it's going to be more closer to about $300. Really, it is. Then here's the image. Yeah, once again, the Zord is just slightly taller than the Rangers themselves, at least as far as the figures. The Sphinx is, well, I mean, yeah. The Sphinx being the monster, he's a little bit bigger. Rita's probably going to be the shortest one. Next picture, and yeah, here's all 5 of them. Final figure may vary. And bringing this up, it makes me wonder, Wave 1 had Green Ranger and Yellow Ranger with both sets of heads. You know, both versions of the Yellow Ranger. Red Ranger and Pink Ranger with both sets of heads. So next wave, Wave 3, should have Blue, Billy, and Black Ranger, which would be Zach and Adam. But with Billy being the Blue Ranger, he was only the Blue Ranger. So unless I don't know how they would include a secondary head unless they do one without the glasses and one with glasses, which is possible. Maybe one with longer hair, one with shorter hair. I don't know. I don't know what else they would do in Wave 3 as far as the actual Zord itself, unless they do the Red Thunder Zord, unless they actually do the Mega Zord itself from the... I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, that was just me covering these figures that they announced that are available to pre-order now. Actually, let me click on these and click on one of them to... Maybe one of them says... Oh, okay. 7-inch scale action figures. Okay. So, knowing the Dragon Zord, it's probably more closer to maybe 8 inches than compared to the Pink and Red Rangers. So yeah, that was all this was for, is to talk about this, and if I'm lucky, I'll be getting my hands on the Wave 2 set itself at some point, if I get it in time. If. So until next time, bye.